Hello. Hello, people who aren't here yet. Hey, Ashley Nicole. Hey, Starmix. Hey, Karen. Hey, MB. Hey, Allie. Shopping for cat toys? I don't see the point in that, honestly. Hey, Nurse Rachel. It's not like the cats are going to play with them. Enjoying your time alone? Nope. Hey, C. Doug. Hello, Miss Gemini. Lauren. Hey, Dandy. Am I okay? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just lonely. Hello, James. Hello, clowns, bitch. Hey, Lizzie. Hey, Batty. Hey, husband. Uh, I don't know. I might go live now and then. Am I getting an escort? No. Hey, Sandra. Welcome to my channel. No, yeah, I like pickles. Yes, Chantel is in Cuba. And already wants to come home apparently. Aline, Timbit was never much for playing. Hey, email. Hey, creatures of the night. Miss Gemini, Chantel is in Cuba right now. Thanks, Green 5. Hey, Selzonic. Hey, Cow Polly. I actually just ordered myself some ribs. Some Swiss chalet. Buy me an escort. Oh. Hey, Maggie. Richard. Yeah, my thought on Elon Musk in general is what a douche. Beep up. I didn't lie. I said where she told me she was. She misinformed me. What would I do if Will Smith smacked me? Shit, I'd talk about that for the rest of my life. I'll spend the rest of my life going, hey, I ever tell you about the time that Will Smith bitch slapped me? Hey, Anna. My hair is so pretty. Thank you, Lizzie. Yeah, like I know, I'm sure people are desperate for my take on Will Smith slapping Chris Rock. So here's my take on it. Rich people hitting each other is hilarious. One rich dude slapping the taste out of another rich dude's mouth, hilarious. Oh, hold on a second. Thanks, Sam. I ordered groceries on Uber, and so I got a call asking me to pick replacements for the items that they didn't have. What I order? Just some food. Hey, James Wright. James Wright. My name is James. My name is not Thomas. No M&Ms. I still got fucking M&Ms from Fizzkick. I still haven't finished off the ones Fizzkick sent me. It's a bad joke, but Will shouldn't resort to violence. Whatever. Honestly, it's like I can't get mad about it because it's like they're both huge stars, and like Chris Rock's not like Chris Rock wasn't mad about it. Like Chris Rock was like, okay, that happened. Like I'm pretty sure even Chris Rock was like, okay, that's fair. Toxic masculinity. Honestly, I think people are reading way more into it than they should. Like I said, people are reading way more into it than they need to. Um, hey, Andrea. Like I said, it was funny. It was funny. Hey, Marcy Gallagher. Staged? Yeah, probably not. And no, Majopa, this is a clean shirt. Yeah, I watched Dogma. Astronaut, I didn't even know she was live. Oliver? No. Uh, no, because I'm a coward. I wouldn't hit anyone. So I'm not a. Just done spilling its Vince Bill. Whatever. That's her channel. This is mine. Hey, Punky. Who cares what she says on her channel? This channel is mine. Nah, nah, I don't watch her. I don't watch Chantel's channel because I don't need to. Hey, Stu. Her room has an amazing view. Oh, that's good. Actually, does does she seem to be having a good time? Like, did she talk about? I asked, like, she texted me earlier saying that she wants to come home, um, or that she wishes she was home. I asked if she was just missing the cats or she just didn't like the resort. So, yeah, like, does she just not like the place or she hates it? That's a shame. Thoughts on Will Smith being a cuckold? Whatever. I have no opinion on it. It's fun. Homesick and old people. Any Netflix series? Still making my way through my rewatch of Star Trek Next Generation. Really overly tired with a better. Probably, hopefully. Her anxiety. Yeah, yeah. Hopefully she'll have a better time soon. Thanks, Festering. All right, legend. James Wright. I mean, I feel like nah, I'm not a fan of kink shaming, and I'm not a fan of kink shaming in general, especially like culture. It's like whatever. Like it's why does anyone give a shit? Rush, no, this is the door to the hallway. Autumn, because she never tells me before she goes there. Probably just needs good sleep. Probably. No, Oliver. Favorite kids show? I mean, X-Men animated series. See the nah, not this time anyway. Some other time maybe. Marriage as a religious vow. I'm atheist, so screw the religious vow. Thanks, Autumn. Good night. Good night, Autumn. I don't really sit in the living room, except like with like if I'm hanging out with Chantel. Favorite religion? I don't know. I don't really have a favorite religion. Rugrats. Yeah, I watched Rugrats as a kid. Um, My Pet Monster. Andy, sounds pretty cool to me. Yeah, I'm glad that he's still. I'm glad that Elliot's still getting work. Honestly, he seems like a cool guy, and he's Canadian, so I am pro Elliot Page. Why am I atheist? Just the way I am. I just don't really see any reason to sit in the living room. Like I'm fine just watching shit on my laptop. Does Canada have PBS? Yes, we do. We do have PBS up here in Canada. Where in Canada? Where is Elliot Page from? Ontario, I believe. Oh, Nova Scotia. Duh. I was way off. Yeah, he's from Halifax. He's 2 years younger than I am. Juno just had its 15-year anniversary. Rush, he came out as Elliot a couple years ago. Oh, okay. So this is just going to be turf bullshit. So yeah, no misgendering. Um, String cheese. He goes by Elliot. And like just for the record, intentionally misgendering or dead naming? No, he's Elliot. My pronouns. I'm still going by he, him for now. Dead naming is when you use a trans person's old name. Adult Swim. No. Ellie, or sorry, Adult Swim wasn't in Canada that I can recall. Go away, Unlimited Sneak. The rumors are bullshit. Just go away. But yeah, I think that I don't think Adult Swim was in Canada. Um, we did have other like Adult Swim was Cartoon Network, right? Or like we did have like a specific Canadian cartoon. Aqua Teen Hunger. We did have Aqua Teen Hunger Force because Robot Chicken. Yes. So like we didn't have Adult Swim, but we did have Teletoon. I think it's Teletoon in Canada. Uh, so we had a Canadian version of Cartoon Network, but it didn't have, and it had some of the Adult Swim shows, but it didn't have Adult Swim. It was different. And being a Canadian channel, it did have to have. Jesus Christ, you spamming fucking douche, fuck off! I have to put on fucking slow mode again just because of you being a spammy piece of shit? Fucking hell! Stop being obnoxious! Fuck, I hate fucking spammers. Like, Jesus, fuck, guys. Don't fucking spam! Holy shit, you're a fucking asshole. Spammers are just obnoxious fucking pricks. Sorry, Salzonic. Yeah, so now I've got slow mode on again. Dammy Jim, may I have your view on men claim to be women and entering? Thank you for the super chat, Tammy Jim, but fuck your turf bullshit. String cheese, yeah, I'd have to have members. I don't really want to set up members. Yeah, British person donating. Yeah, what a shock that person's a turf. Lindsay, yeah, fine. Here's my answer to that spamming prick's question. The allegations are bullshit. The rumors are bullshit. I don't even fucking care. Like, I don't even fucking know what the details of the rumors are. And I don't care. It's bullshit. Why did I block you on Twitter? I think because of other people that you follow. What are the rumors? I don't fucking know. I don't know, and I don't care. Starbucks? Yeah, I know, but there is... The UK does seem to be particularly bad when it comes to the turban. Went to Cuba? I don't have my passport, so I can't go to Cuba. Unlimited, I'm going to fucking block you again. Before I do, I'll answer your question, which I've answered before, you fucking spammy piece of shit. The rumors are bullshit, Unlimited! Fuck off! Christ! Now stay the fuck off my channel! I'm getting fucking tired of blocking you every 5 fucking minutes. Holy shit. Like, just, when I block you, take that as a hint that I don't fucking want you on my channel. When I block you, that means I don't want to fucking talk to you. So whatever rumors that you're trying to ask me about, they're bullshit. The rumors are bullshit. I don't know what the rumors are. I've never looked into the rumors, but I can tell you with absolute certainty, they're utter bullshit. There you go. I've answered your fucking question. Now will you please just stay the fuck off my channel? You spammy fucking prick. Fuck, I hate spammers. Just tedious pieces of shit. Just saying the same thing over and 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 over. Fuck off. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, you're a tedious fucking piece of shit. Fucking ban-evading piece of crap. You fucking unbelievable fucking shitwad. Like, how many fucking words am I gonna have to block just to get rid of you, you fucking shit. You fucking prick. Yeah, I got rid of them scary yellow. Most of them anyway. I think I still got a couple in my drawer, I think, actually. Recently had graffiti transphobia around my neighborhood. Yeah. Ban evading should be punishable by smack upside the head. No, my name is not fucking Richard. Toronto Beaches area. Uh, not sure. Not sure if Chantal and I would go down there. Among Us? Never played Among Us. It doesn't really seem like my type of game. I don't know. It's possible I'd enjoy it, but yeah, I saw your comment the first time. Go away, spammer. Wendy's chili? I don't like chili. Wasn't escorted of that. I mean, they're not going to escort Will Smith out of the building because he's still Will fucking Smith. You know, he's still Will goddamn Smith. He's still one of the biggest names in Hollywood. He assaulted. He bitch slapped Chris Rock, and I'm pretty sure Chris Rock was probably fine with it. You know, I'm guessing that Chris Rock's reaction. I'm guessing that Chris Rock probably felt, yeah, fair enough. You know, like I'm honestly betting that Chris Rock, after getting slapped, was like, fine. It was like, sure, fair. Like it's whatever. I don't know who Richard is, Smelly. Scary yellow crown. I mean, if I had Chris Rock's money, hell yeah. If I've got Chris Rock money, beat me, punch me on stage, whatever. I get to go home to a mansion. Probably not Chris Rock's first time being hit for a joke. Yeah, and like and like Chris Rock's reaction was, well, that just happened. Like people getting like bent out of shape about it. I'm like, Chris Rock was the one who was actually hit, and he isn't upset about it. Like the guy who actually got hit didn't even give a damn. It was kind of a dick move from Will Smith, whatever. But again, I refuse to feel bad about rich people slapping each other. Picture also, Brit. If I ever go to jail, I'll... Thank you for the super chat, but turf bullshit. I'm not accepting. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just not accepting turf bullshit. Chris should have hit him back. I mean, if he had, fair enough. But like I said, it's whatever. Like, it's a rich person beating another rich person. Who cares? It was funny. Anyway, I think my groceries are just here, so give me a couple minutes. Unlimited snake. Last time I had a conversation with a 10-year-old girl was probably when I was 10 years old. So, yeah. Stop innovating, you jackass. Whatever. 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 Hey, Gunner. Somebody give me a better. Can I just get a better breed of trolls? Best of Rainbow Six. I have no idea. Mukbang. I should have food on the way. What do I go? You'd have to ask Chantel. I. It was her nickname for me. I ordered. Yeah, honestly, like, end of the day, one rich dude slapped another rich dude for talking shit about his wife's medical condition. You know, whatever. Best. I honestly, James, the first Mass Effect is my favorite. I felt that it had. I feel like it had the tightest story. You overreacted to a joke? Yeah, maybe, but like, he made fun of a black woman's disability. Like, he made fun of a black woman's medical issues. Like, it was absolutely not cool at all. Um, Star Wars MMO. Never played the Star Wars MMO. I have been playing the Star Trek MMO. Anyway. But anyway, whatever. Like I said, I like it's a nothing issue. People making a big deal out of it, but it was nothing. What do I think about Disney buying Lucasfilms? Eh. I think that Disney is uncomfortably large. Thoughts on the cost of a miners' strike? I am always in favor of workers going on strike. But Disney grows like 10% a year. I can believe it. But yeah, like I'm uncomfortably with how large Disney is. Um, if Will was white, he'd never work in acting. Yeah, because Because what? Yeah, because there's such a history of white guys um, being ostracized after doing shit. Hey, when's the next Mel Gibson movie coming out? Remember when Roman Polanski got a fucking uh, got a fucking standing ovation a few years back? Like the idea that white people, that white guys, they get their careers ruined. Bullshit. They'll throw out anti-Semitic slurs. They will commit fucking rape, and they'll still get work. My thoughts on the bill that was passed in Florida. I think that it is going to be used uh, to hurt gay and trans people. Trans people in particular are going to be really hurt by it. My favorite Mel Gibson movie. Uh, uh, Shit, have I ever watched a Mel Gibson movie? This isn't a bit. I'm not sure that I've ever actually watched a Mel Gibson movie. What are my thoughts on the Voice? They're cool. I like the Voice. The Voice are cool. Braveheart and Mad Max. Never watched Braveheart or Mad Max. I've actually never watched either of them. Actually, I think a lot of Scottish people, or at least some Scottish people, weren't really keen on Robin Hood Men in Tights. Men in Tights is a funny movie. I do like Men in Tights. Robin Hood Men in Tights. Sure thing, Ocean Billy. I've seen your comment, Ocean Billy, so you can stop spamming it before I block you as well. Flop era, no timeline for now. Zyphor, I am not. I have no attraction to men. Jesus Christ. Okay, I don't know what the fuck this Bernie Gore shit is that pops up every time. I don't know if this is some sort of weird fucking meme, but I'm honestly tired of it. Like it's every goddamn stream. People are throwing the name out, and no, I'm tired of that. Supernatural, the TV show Supernatural. Never watched Supernatural. Rank the I mean, kind of by default, Obama, Clinton, Bush Jr., and Reagan. Because Reagan honestly was one of the, is maybe the most destructive president the U.S. ever had. But yeah, like I'm aware that, like I looked it up and saw that, yeah, there was a journalist by the name of Bernie Gores, and that he died in Ukraine. But just, it's become this weird fucking meme in my chat, and I'm like, just yeah, Gurney, Gunnar, sure. Do I think that Jeffrey Epstein killed himself? Probably not. FDR locked up minorities and kids. Oh, FDR did some horrible shit. Absolutely. The reason I argue that Reagan was probably the most destructive is because a lot of the bullshit going on in the US right now can be traced back to him. Uh, his union busting shit and trickle down economics and oh shit, I think my food might be here. Give me a couple minutes. Whoops, turns out my food got here a few minutes ago. Whoops. Give me a second here. Okay, just give me like 2 more minutes. Just want to wash my hands. Whew. There we go. So, oh my fucking god, I fucking reported you, I fucking blocked you. Christ, fucking ban evading shitwads. Fuck off. Anyways, ribs. I ordered myself some ribs from Swiss Chalet. Judy? Yeah, I absolutely have white privilege. I'm well aware of it. Apartment? I would rather you not. We've had food delivered to our house. It's fucking creepy. So honestly, I'd prefer you not do that. I appreciate the sentiment, but anyway, enough of this. Enough of this tedious bullshit. You know what I want to actually talk about? I want to talk about Bluesfest. Ottawa Bluesfest 2022. I want to talk about that. Because you know who's going to be there? Some pretty amazing artists. Some pretty amazing musicians. So yeah, the upcoming Bluesfest, it's going to have the New Pornographers. Fuck yeah, New Pornographers. Love them. Great Canadian band. Fucking Garbage. Yeah, Garbage is going to be at Bluesfest this year. And Alanis Morissette. But freaking Garbage, man. Amazing band. Also there. Um, who else? Who else? TLC is going to be there. Or I suppose I should say 2/3 of TLC. The Beaches, who are pretty good. And The National, who are really good. And also Rage Against the Machine. Friggin' Rage Against the Machine. Seriously, Bluesfest this year looks amazing. Shout out Call of Duty. Kind of barbecue sauce? Just regular barbecue sauce. I got a chunk of it that had no meat on it. That's my girl makes. Yeah, I mean it's a hell of a. Honestly, it's a hell of a lineup. And those are just like that's just the musicians that I like. Those are just the bands that I like. How much are the tickets? Like $600 for a $600 each, I think, for um what I'm eating. Ribs. Uh, Lizzie, it's Ottawa. Bluesfest, Ottawa. It is an annual tradition. It's an annual festival that that Ottawa puts on. This is honestly the first year I've ever actually. Icky, it's not bitches, it's beaches. The beaches. $600, that's a week. You're not wrong, but like McFarland, I was thinking about majoring in gender studies. Do I have any advice? Nope. Honestly, you should probably never ask me for advice on pretty much anything. Majopa, I do nothing for a living. I'm unemployed. Why don't have any advice? Because I don't know anything. Bluesfest fan has it right. Why am I unemployed? Honestly, I think just my depression has me completely, completely kicking my ass. Have I tried working out? No, I have not. Chantel supports me. Do I want to talk about it? Not really. Not yet, Gia. I received a letter saying that I would be contacted about a family doctor. James, right? I disagreed that taxation. Like, I don't think taxation is theft. My unemployment, I'm actually not. Hey, Rara. Wendy's chili and Lexapro. My last job was customer service for Rogers, a telecommunications company here in Canada. And honestly, it was a good job. Um, it was better than any job I've had. But I hit a point where not being able to help customers just it was too much for me. You work for Rogers Bluesfest? And do you work directly for Rogers or like third company or third party? state should only consist of the Justice Department and the military. So taxation is theft, but you want to support a military. Amazing company. They actually are a really good company to work for, yeah. It's like when I quit, it had absolutely nothing to do with them. Hey, Mike Roch. Why am I giving opinion? Because people ask them. Why am I giving an opinion? Same reason I got an asshole. I work directly for Rogers here in Ottawa. I worked for third-party call centers for other companies. But do I work cocaine? Microwave. I microwave stuff. Take my pet rock for a walk. I don't know. Maybe I should. I should probably go for walks. But Bluesfest. The reason I quit is because I was too stressed out at having to tell customers no. Like the customers themselves didn't stress me out. The problem was like middle of pandemic, everyone was suffering. Everyone needed help. Everyone needed bills reduced. Everyone needed a plan that worked better for them, and I wasn't able to give the people what they wanted. And I just hit a point where it's like I can't keep saying no. Middle of pandemic, they cut my health insurance. I had to quit. Yeah, a lot of companies pulling that shit. Thanks, that's a toilet. Rolling Stone, exactly. Yes. Yes, I left because I couldn't deal with it. That's what I just said. I was at my job 10 years. Yeah. Worked for Wendy's for 7 years and had to quit. Customer service can be a very depressing. It is. It's customer service is not an easy job, as anyone who's ever worked customer service will tell you. It's not an easy job at all. Trader Joe's, good to know. Good to know that Trader Joe's sucks. Oh, hey, man. Favorite movie is Spirit Away because I don't seem to have learned a single thing from it. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Discord full of fans? I'm still not going there. Judy, I assume you mean you're asking if I live by an airport. Uh, there is an airport in Ottawa, but I don't live near the airport now. My favorite Kids in the Hall cast member? Tough one. Honestly, they're all good. Probably Dave. But I mean, Scott Thompson was always great. Um, Kevin was great. 5873. No, I do not have an ex named Brandy. I've never. I don't think I have ever met a Brandy in my life. Scott and Kevin, both good. Bruce had some of my favorite bits though. Um, Bruce had a couple of my favorite bits. There was the one about the sandwich people. Um, These are the Daves I know. Um, his bit about the voices, with the voices being voiced by Dave Foley, the secretary's kids. Yeah, he was always good as shit. Which Kathy was he? Was he Kathy with a C or Kathy with a K? I read the first volume of The Boys and thought it was absolute garbage. I honestly, The Boys made me think poorly of Mark Millar as a person. That's cool, Lemonheads. Unfunnies. I haven't read the Unfunnies, but I've read about it, and I've read that it's just a hideous comic. Oh shit, I'm thinking Enos. It was Enos who wrote The Boys, right? Um, I mean, same basic problem. Yeah, Garth Ennis. The Boys made me think less of Garth Ennis as a person because it's such just stupid uh, edge lord bullshit. Which I mean, Garth was the one who wrote Preacher, yes. Which I haven't read, but from what I've from what I've gathered, Preacher seems to be the best of Garth Ennis comics. Squirrel Girl is a yeah, Squirrel Girl is a fantastic comic. It's funny, it's positive, it's Educational? Probably not, Dandy, since I didn't befriend anybody. Squirrel Girl was good for 13-year-old girls. I mean, it was great for them, but it was great for everybody. Spawn is the best superhero comic. I've never read Spawn, but I feel like Spawn is probably of its time, like for its time, one of the top comics. Yeah, what I was saying is I never read Spawn, and it's strike and it. I suspect that Spawn is one of those comics that is very much of its time. Um, like very much a '90s comic. Um, but as a '90s comic, really like probably one of the best '90s comics. I suspect. Todd McFarlane. Yeah, Todd McFarlane was fantastic. I loved his Marvel work. All those Spawn action figures. Yet, no NFTs are friggin' pyramid scheme. Yeah. Like Todd McFarlane is like just generally a fantastic artist. And the only problem I have with Todd McFarlane is that I can never remember his name because I always mix him up with Seth. Like every time I try to remember Todd McFarlane's name, I'm like, damn it, it's not Seth. I'm not thinking of Seth. It's Nebula, Squirrel Girl, Spider Gwen. Uh, I mean, Spider Gwen's a high schooler, so that's out. Um, Fuck Nebula, marry Squirrel Girl, and Spider Gwen. Look after Spider Gwen. Like adopt Spider Gwen as a daughter figure because she is still a high schooler, and that's actually no. She did start college. I forgot she did start. I never read any of the heavy metal. Yeah, I forgot that she actually has started college. She attends, but still, she's a child. Spider Gwen is a child, so wasn't there dynamite closer? Because it's one of the closets that like slides. Siege. Um, yeah, like the event. One of my thoughts on college being more liberal. I mean, it's just because like it's a place where people actually meet people who aren't like them. Cremated or buried? I don't really care. I'll be dead. What does it matter to me? Alpha male? Setting aside the fact that the very idea of alpha males' concept is bullshit. Oh, the hell am I not? No, ugly hobo I have not, and I'm not going to. But thank you for the super chat. So, I mean, like, this is like common. This is like really common knowledge at this point. The guy who coined the term alpha male, it was based on a study of wolves in captivity. Wolves in the wild don't behave the same way they do in captivity. So the guy who actually came up with the idea of alpha males admitted that it was a bad study and that he was wrong, and like he completely totally I guess I'm festering. Like he just completely like he acknowledged that it was something totally different. So yeah, the whole alpha male idea it was based on a misunderstanding. For the ghost roast and ribs. I'm done my ribs of aim. I can't eat it. I can't give my drawer ribs anymore. My thoughts on Charles Manson? I'm not a fan. Murdering people is kind of not okay. I know. Yeah, like bold stance, but yeah. Thoughts on John Wayne Gacy? Uh, I think he's. I think John Wayne Gacy is the worst John Wayne. But Ted Kaczynski, yeah, again, not a fan of Ted Kaczynski. Uh, don't really like that guy. I have not been to Conway, South Carolina. I mean, write a book and live in the woods. I mean, that's bad enough. But there was also the whole mailing out bombs thing. Like, really not keen on people sending bombs in the mail. My thoughts on Florida's Don't Say Gay bill. I mean, the bill is just part of a larger assault on queer rights. So, Because as I recall, doesn't the bill actually obligate schools to tell parents if they even suspect that a kid is trans? Or am I mixing it up with one of the other anti-gay bills out there? Maybe if there is safe and reliable access for bomb users, people like Ted wouldn't have to mail them. Chris? They are different. Transgender and gay, they are different things, but um, the campaigns against them are often related. Heather, I find them kind of weird. A trans girl would mean someone assigned male at birth, who came out as a girl. Yeah, that's the that is the proper terminology. Judy, yep. If I ever need my vacuum repaired, hit up Richard in Conway. Sure. James, right? The reason is because the battle for the rights are connected. I Never Cry Wolf. I don't think I. No, I wouldn't have watched. I wouldn't have seen Never Cry Wolf. I never watched Cheyenne's Impressions. I do miss Chantal Gia. I actually do miss her. Just finishing off some fries. Thoughts on Roger Stone? He's awful. I don't think my grandmother. I don't. No, my grandmother was not a gangsta grandma. Cat's crying. Not right now. Canada feels empty without her. She does take up a fair bit of space. Hi-oh. Have I ever been with a woman? Heather, I'm not really doing much to date right now. Ben, she knows I don't mean it. And hell, it's not like I'm thin. Oh, yeah. I know this guy who respects women but also sexualizes them and tears them. Yeah. You know who also does that? Lesbians and bi women. My favorite video game, Mass Effect trilogy. Tom Cruise and Top Gun. I know. I know. I'm not hating on them. I'm pointing. I'm pointing out that lesbians will regularly make jokes about. I've seen a few women joke about the um, what I bang they are in real life. Hard to say. I mean, it very well might be weird. Lots on Ashley's redemption. I do really like that Ashley, over the course of the series, really grows to respect aliens. Top hat and monocle and growl a lot. Yeah. So yeah, well, let's get. I've seen a few of them joke about the conflict between like respecting other women and and like ogling other women. Duff Bomber. It is a very that is definitely a pretty major theme. It's definitely a major theme of the second game. Kind of vacuum to. I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure what brand of vacuum it is. Come to think of it, can you respect men but sexualize them and tear them? Of course. Karen Marie, Lily Cade. Feel free to look up Lily Cade. Feel free to look up her history. Do I support the crossdresser community? Yeah. Not Lily Cade. No, you're not. You're not blocked. Bluesfest. No, not Lily Cake. That does sound pretty good, but no, Lily Cade. lesbian who also commits sexual assault on a regular basis. Has admitted to it. She's admitted to committing sexual assault. Give me 1 minute here. Went right in with the shadows. I had to say hello to Casey. Hey, MG. James Wright, not getting any surgery right now. Casey is the cat. Yeah, Casey is one of our cats. I did not see your super chat, Ugly Hobo. Probably because I was downstairs. Nick Coleman, YouTube doesn't pay great, but YouTube doesn't pay great for me, but Chantel's making really good money from YouTube and other sources. Do I like trains? Yeah. Yeah, I like trains. Wouldn't want to run one, but no, Dandy, that's false. I just have to put my cat down there. That's a shame, apartment. How long did you have the cat? Make it OnlyFans? Probably not. I don't think that I will be doing an OnlyFans. Who's my favorite train conductor? Oh, that's such a tough question. $14? Nah. Pretty decent age. MG, hey, it worked for Chantel. James Wright? Nope. There actually isn't. Yeah. But no, there's no. Oh, hey, coffee enema. Am I shy about certain topics? Sometimes, yeah. There any justifiable reasons to hit a woman? I mean, self-defense. Or evidence made with slave labor. The chocolate. Mars sources at least some of their chocolate from farms that use slave labor. Give me a second to see if I can find. Nope. No. No super chats that I can see. So if you did send one, then I apologize, but it hasn't shown up. Hey, you said what I said. My opinion on trans women not being allowed to leave Ukraine. I think it's pretty shitty of Ukraine, but Pam and Tommy, gonna make a YouTube channel where I eat only like bananas, popsicles, corn dogs, hot dogs, cucumbers, stuff like that. Yeah, that sounds like it's that sounds like the kind of thing that definitely has a niche. Hey, NASA Jen. Yep, exactly, Blake. I've ever had to defend myself from weirdly once. So this is back when I was, I think, still in high school. Or at the very least, I was, yeah, it would have been high school. I was living with my mom. I'd gone to the corner store to get something, and there was. I was passing by this house, and there were a couple of guys and a couple of women, a couple guys, a couple girls sitting outside, and one of the girls came over and just like grabbed my sunglasses right off my face because like I was wearing sunglasses. Still daylight out, so I had my sunglasses on. She came over and took them right off my face. I didn't do anything. I chatted with them for a few minutes. Went to my mom. Went to the store, grabbed some groceries. Was on my way back, and this girl, like, I was asking if I could have my sunglasses back. I was like, I want to go home, and I want to can I have my sunglasses back? They're my sunglasses. You grabbed them right off my face. Can I get my sunglasses back? She tries to grab the fucking bag of groceries I have. So I just slapped her hand. Like, that's all I did, is I slapped her hand. So that's me that was me defending myself. Girl, I think she was like I think she might have been a couple years older than I was at the time, but I was a teenager at the time. That's assault. Hey, you know what else is assault? Her is literally grabbing my sunglasses off my head and then trying to literally fucking steal my fucking groceries out of my hands. That's assault. So like I said, and all I did is I slapped her hand because, hey, don't try to steal my fucking groceries. Yes, I was like, fuck this shit. Like, I slapped her hand and then she slapped my face. And I was like, fuck this. And I walked away. And they finally threw my sunglasses at me. So yeah. Don't come between a man and his damn food. And hell, it wasn't even my food. It was my mom's food too. I was like, I think I was getting groceries for her. Like it was just some shit at the groceries corner store for her. Like I think it's like milk and bread for like because my mom wanted some bread. Don't get between a man and his mother's food. She was white. They were white. Should have called the cops. I've had called the cops over sunglasses. No. So yeah, that's my story of me defending myself. Nixie, I do not wear my sunglasses inside, no. But yeah, it was summer. Sun was still out. Justin, only when they try to take food from my hands. You know what? That is the one time where it's acceptable to hit a woman is if she's trying to steal food right out of your hands. Unless it's flirty. If she's trying to take the food in a flirty way, then that's different. Did I poop today? Not yet. How do I remember high school? Because I remember that one because it was a weird, because that was just like a weird thing. Like it was just so fucking weird. Chantel usually asks first. Do I own any weapons? I do actually have a couple of swords. Not for defense. I used to like swords. Just imagine a woman doing it in a flirty way and still getting her hands up. I mean, probably still be fair. Don't mess with food. Katanas? No. Not katanas, no. It's like they're more European style swords. My blade bastard? No. No, if I ever actually tried to wield a sword, I'd be more likely to hurt myself. Try marijuana and a rush album. When I was little, I went to a Renaissance fair and my mom said I could get a bow, but not a sword. Bows are pretty cool too. Nixie, I am not. Have I ever beheaded someone? Not outside of a video game. Can I look at that screen right now and not think there are mall swords in that room? Yeah, they're in my closet. And they are absolutely mall swords. Like, literally, one of them, at least one of them, literally did come from a mall. Hey, Blade. Thanks for the money, I guess. My favorite kingdom in the Middle Ages? Don't know that I have a favorite, honestly. Samara, you're not really supposed to show weapons, even like fake weapons, on YouTube. Who dumps more, me or Chantel? Tough question. It varies. Judy, I don't have a chimney. The house I grew up in had a chimney and like a fireplace, a really nice fireplace. No lightsabers now. Shouldn't sell a chimney. I don't think that might violate the lease agreement. Festering, I will try. I am going to try, at least. My house is a fake chimney. It says, yeah, fake chimneys are. Oh, Chantel absolutely poo poos all the time. Did everyone like? I don't think I ever really wanted like a or a I was gonna say leprechaun replica lightsaber. Yeah, I don't think I ever had. I don't think I ever really wanted any replica lightsabers. Figures. This, I'd be uncomfortable. Try is just a glorified way to say no. Kinda. But I want to try. Do I have mommy issues? No, no, absolutely not. My mom's great. No, my mom's honestly great. She didn't give me or my brother any issues. Brother two-turned. The argument I've seen is in favor of decriminalizing prostitution. Flop era? No. No, I can't. They call me Steph. All right. Okay, bye, Bluesfest fan. What do I think of Africa? Seems like a lovely continent. Seems absolutely lovely. Why do I want to decriminalize prostitution? Mass Effect really awoke something in me. What pose are those heroes anime characters? I'm not even sure what. Like, do you mean this? They're not doing any pose. What do I think of the entire continent of Africa with all 52 countries? Like I said, it seems lovely. Do I like the beach? I do not. Apartment? No. Um, Quite the opposite. That would actually open up a lot of abuse. Evane? Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone's just. I'm pretty sure everyone's just doing, just watching porn. Actually, the only people who are still fucking are the people making the porn. But yeah, like there's no shortage of people on the internet who are open about being terrible. There's tons of terrible people who just um, put their names and faces out there. So like it's the idea that forcing people to not be or that removing anonymity from the internet would make people less awful. It wouldn't. People are already terrible. How much longer am I going to be on? Probably not too much longer, Louisa. Yeah, I'm aware of that ugly hobo. Fury or furry? Thoughts on Paul Pot? Uh, that he was a pretty shitty person. I am not a furry. Nah, I'm not showing my swords. Sorry, our hot though. Yeah, I mean that's like literally that's the point of the Asari is to be hot. They were created specifically as the hot alien race, the hot alien ladies. Anime kind of guy? Nah, I wouldn't consider myself an anime kind of guy. I should be, but I don't really watch enough anime. My opinion about Serbia seems like a lovely place, like the Borg, sexy aliens. I mean, honestly, the Borg queens that we've seen, you ain't wrong, Anatolia. Mark Twain. So, two things, Mark Twain. First of all, I think they're generally. I think the female pronouns are generally used to refer to the Asari in general, like in universe. Asari are usually referred to with female pronouns. But here's the other thing: when I say that the Asari were meant to be uh, hot alien ladies, that's me. That's me almost directly quoting the creators. Like they were. I think the actual quote from the creators is that they were meant to be equivalent to the green skinned alien babes. They were the green skinned alien babes of the setting. So the creators admitted that they were that the Asari were created specifically to be, you know, hot ladies. Cut off like 8 inches of my hair this morning, and I was fun until just now. I have to curl up on the floor and beg for death with a bottle of hair, skin, and nails gummies by. Oof. That's yeah, that can be rough, Evan, cutting your own hair. You notice almost all alien ladies have to be sexy. I mean, yeah. That said, Turian females and Krogan females, I guess. Xenomorph Queen? Oh, hell yeah. She can get it. Foodie is a ball beauty and he can be one too. Yeah, Gia raises a good point. Do I have any allergies? None I'm aware of. Klingon females? Yeah, there are some hot Klingon ladies. I have not seen Peacemaker. Outside of like the opening credits sequence. What do I think about Terry Crews? Date or pass? I think I'm not attracted to men, so I will leave him to the women. Balana? Yeah, Balana. She was hot. She was a good looking. Yeah, I mean, she's a good looking woman. Cloud Atlas. I have not watched Cloud Atlas. Judy, how much do I have to give for super chat? Oh, you don't have to give anything, Judy. I look like the friendo guy from No Country for Old Men. Just go to a hairdresser tomorrow to get it fixed up, Evane. They'll fix it up somehow. I have not seen Birth of a Nation, and that seems like one of those movies that I really don't need to watch. What about Kess? Yeah. Um, I looked up Jennifer Lean not long ago, and it seems like she's doing. It seems like she might be doing better. Um, she's had mental health struggles, and they've definitely uh, taken their toll on her. But hopefully, I hope that she gets her shit together. Like, I really hope that she gets her shit together. Um, I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure if she is like if she attends any conventions or anything like that. Um, hey, Mad Pooper. Yeah, like it's. I don't know. I hope that things have gotten better for her in the past couple of years. Um, she did go absolutely off the rails for a good few years there. Uh, I'm hoping that she is getting better. Nixie? I mean, it is for some people. Respawn Pop? I'm 37 years old and act the way I do. Take that. She was on Dr. Phil. Was she on there recently? What books do I read? Still reading my way through uh, Powers and Thrones history book. Dick Masterson was on Doctor. Shit, that dude. Ugh. Yeah, I own a sword. I am not a feet kind of guy. How do I feel about H.P. Lovecraft? Obviously, he was a terrible person. Even by the standards of the time, Lovecraft was considered racist. Like even by like he lived in a racist time, and even by the standards of the time, people thought he was racist. Um. Oh, I actually apologize. Respawn up. I misread. I saw an extra P in there. Um. Turner Diaries. Yeah, maybe. So yeah, even by the standard of the time, H.P. Lovecraft was bad. Uh, but even aside from that, while his while his stories were definitely influential, the ones I've read, most of them didn't really work for me. What was his cat's name? Yeah, exactly. Um, I'm aware of his cat's name, and I mean, like his work was inspired by his xenophobia. Um, like what was the cat's name? It was the N word. His cat's name was the N word. Who saw? Who said anything about banning his work? Nick Coleman. Yeah, he was very deeply racist, and his xenophobia was also pretty central to his work. He a lot. I wouldn't say all. A lot of modern horror is influenced by Lovecraft's work. There's no question there that his work is influential. Like there's absolutely no question about the influence. Was it good? It was really xenophobic. And just on just like on a personal preference, like on a personal taste level. The stories I've read by Lovecraft, most of them I didn't really enjoy. Like there were elements about like a lot of it is like really good like there was really good tone in a lot of his work. But there was always a point where I felt like this, the endings. I didn't like his ending. I didn't like how he ended a lot of his stories. Like Rats in the Walls. The story about the rats in the walls. I actually really liked. Discovery versus the Five Live Action came before. But yeah, the rats in the walls. I actually really liked that story until the end. I mean, I've never claimed to be into highbrow. Ben, his views were not the norm at the time. As I said, even at the time, he was considered racist. And yes, the payoffs. That like his payoffs were done. That's sort of my problem. The Rats in the Walls. Really good, creepy, unsettling story. But then it gets to the end and it's like, no, I don't like that. I don't like the way that story ends. Or The Color from Out of Space. Again, like really, really unsettling. But again, it ended really awkwardly. Call of Cthulhu is probably his strongest story, but even then there were I'm not gonna the endings were the entire point. The stories were about futility. Alan? I mean the original series. Okay, Ellen. So here's my thoughts on the on Star Trek. The original series was hugely important. Doesn't really stand up. It was very campy. I don't feel like it really stands up. Next Generation started off really rough. Final season wasn't really all that strong either. But seasons, season 2 was a bit, had some growth pains. First season of Next Generation was largely crap. Second season of Next Generation was had some growing pains, but had some really strong episodes. Season 3, it found its footing, and seasons 3 through 6 were great. Season 7, it sort of faltered a bit. But I grew up on Next Generation. Like, I grew up on the Next Generation, and I will. So much as I hate nostalgia, nostalgia will always mean that it has a strong place in my heart. Deep Space Nine was the best of that era of Star Trek. Fantastic show. Voyager is one of those shows that had its ups and downs throughout its entire run. It had some shit and it had some great shit. Enterprise, I actually haven't watched. I've only ever I watched the first 3 episodes of Enterprise, and just didn't get into it. I need to watch it. Going warp 10 makes you turn into a salamander. Yeah, that was one of the bad episodes. Ellen, I will get to it. Like I'm trying to watch my way through the entire history of Star Trek. I think I'm like halfway through season 5 of Next Generation right now. Where am I at? Give me 10 seconds to Voyager was meant to be a syndicated show. That's what people don't like. Probably did play a role. So yeah, about 2/3 of the way. I'm about 2/3 of the way through Next Generation right now, or 2/3 of the way through season 5. So I'm most of the way through season 5 of Next Generation. After that, I'll rewatch Deep Space Nine, and then I'll rewatch Voyager, and then I will reach to get to Enterprise. So it'll be a while. Ugly Hobo? Star Trek is my favorite. I'll get to Enterprise eventually. It's just going to take a while. But comparing that era of Star Trek to the modern era, I really like modern Star Trek. I really like Star Trek Discovery. I think it's a great show. It's very contemporary. Red Dwarf was great. I loved Red Dwarf. Yeah, Star Trek Discovery. I thought I just heard Casey. Dandy, no, I don't think I'll even be going to my high school reunion. Who's the best captain? I mean, Picard and Sisko. Red Letter Media would disagree. Yeah, who gives a shit? Hated Voyager after Janeway murdered Tuvix. Yeah, that was bad. How do I feel about Red Letter Media? I don't give a damn. Strange New Worlds will crush the new stuff. It's gonna be good. Like it'll be on same quality as Discovery. It's just going to be a different take. It's just going to be a different role. Like that's the thing. Like Star Trek Discovery is a modern, like a contemporary version of Star Trek. It was made with contemporary sensibilities in mind. Because TV today is different from TV in the 90s or even the 2000s. TV has changed. And Star Trek Discovery was made for contemporary sensibilities. How do you decide a title for a book? I'm not a writer, so I don't really know. My understanding is my understanding of how most authors come up with titles is through sheer stubbornness. That it's something that they absolutely hate doing. No, WW. It is not about human beings being terrible. It's not cynical at all. Like, smart. I haven't written in years. It has been years since I've written a damn thing. Supernatural gave us 15 seasons of episode of the week stuff. Trek issues budget. I don't know. Do I like wrestling? Not anymore. I haven't watched wrestling in a long time. Yeah. So, and Discovery is not cynical. It definitely, there's definitely a sense of, okay, good night, scary yellow crayon. And no promises. Discovery recognizes that humans are flawed, for sure. But so has every Trek since Gene Roddenberry died. Undertaker 1993 is best. Yeah, I mean that was the wrestling I grew up on for sure. I loved wrestling when I was a kid. Okay, good night, Green. Good night, Icky. Anime Mind Conf. I have not seen that, and it's one of those things that feels like is going to be like it has to be terrible, but it also feels like one of those things that's the kind of terrible that you wouldn't be able to look away from. Discovery rarely has physical enemies. But I'm not sure that's not Star Trek. The first season, I understand why people didn't like the first season of Discovery. I can actually absolutely understand why it didn't work for them. Because the first season was all about war. And Star Trek seldom starts out about war. War has always been an element of Star Trek. Like Star Trek, war has been part of its DNA from the start. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty wild, Pondu. Pondu Peach Lace, yeah. I definitely hope that she gets found. Yeah, so like the original series had a lot of war commentary on it. Was Spock a Jewish actor? Yeah, Nimoy was Jewish, wasn't he? Or part Jewish? Now I have to Wikipedia that. Yeah, so he was Jewish. Nemo is Jewish. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm smoking Antuka. Would I do it with a pre-op for a trillion? I mean, I have no problem with trans women, free or not. Yeah. So, like season one, I absolutely understand why people didn't like season one of Discovery, especially because the first episode was all about, was about a Starfleet officer starting a war, essentially. Like, I understand why that didn't work for people. There were also all the assholes complaining, "Ooh, woke Trek," because the fucking Star Trek hasn't always been the wokest shit on TV. Fucking, ugh. Anyway, so yeah, like I can understand the complaints about that. I thought that it was really good, and I thought that like it had some really good character conflicts as a result of that. And allowed some really good character growth. And I thought that it still managed to capture the thrill of scientific discovery through the spore drive. They were still excited about about science, about learning. But obviously, that did take a fairly significant back seat to the wider Klingon conflict. So yeah, I absolutely understand. But on the other hand, uh, Deep Space Nine did the same thing. TV has not been quite the same since Thrones ended. That dominated like nothing else ever. It did. I never watched it. Hey, hate knee guards. Um, yeah, I can believe it, Judy. Alex Jones is a douche. Opinions on Dr. Fauci? Uh, Season 2 of Discovery, I thought was really good. Uh, Season 3 got even better. Season 4 got even, like it's a show that I do feel started strong. I do feel like Star Trek Discovery was really good right from the start, but it is also a show that's gotten better over time. No, I would not, Dandy. So yeah, I really like Discovery. Picard, I have not read Sonichu. I don't think I ever will. I'm familiar with. I've read about Sonichu. Yeah, we talked about that earlier, Conway. React on YouTube. Honestly, the fact that it was such a massive cultural thing makes me not want to watch it. Plus, I mean, I'm familiar with so many of the spoilers, so. But no, I don't. I don't think I'm likely to watch. Okay, Caliphate. Hey, welcome back, Scary Yellow Crane. What are we talking about? I don't know what everybody else is talking about, but I'm talking about Star Trek. Picard. I like Star Trek Picard, but I do think that it is a show that is very deeply rooted in nostalgia. Never seen Star Trek? Where should I start? I mean, you can start with whichever series you want. Like almost all the Star Treks are pretty much self-contained, so you can start wherever you want. Start with the original series, start with Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, whichever. It's fine. Start with whichever one you want, or start with Discovery. My thoughts on Antifa? Well, I am also opposed to fascism. So, Samara, there were three people of color in Picard's first season out of 7 characters overall. Or 7 like core characters. Like it's Picard is not too white. Um, Princess Mononoke is a good movie. I need to rewatch that movie. Blopner? I don't know. That sounds pretty sad to me. Sounds pretty pathetic, honestly. Have I seen the Unfinished Tapes from Star Trek? Uh, I have not. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Carl Sagan. I think we talked about this in the last stream too. Carl Sagan was an amazing guy and just an absolutely amazing ambassador for science. Favorite episode was when Captain Kirk airlocked all the juice. Not totally sure what you mean. DS9 episode when Cisco tricks her and go, yeah, like that's a fucking incredible episode. And like that's like people talk about like, oh, Discovery is too dark and cynical. Holy shit! Cisco admitting that he was uh that he was a oh, what's the word? That he was part of a murder and a cover up, and saying that he can live with it. Like, you want to talk about Star Trek being dark and cynical? DS9 got real fucking dark and cynical at times. And you wouldn't, and like, there's no one around today who'd say that it wasn't real Trek. Have I seen those slave labor at Elon Musk's factories? Um, I mean, yeah, I've seen reports about Tesla factories being terrible. When he gave the monologue at the end saying he's okay going against Federation ideals, yeah, like that was, and his Avery Brooks is incredible. Avery Brooks is an amazing, amazing actor, and that episode, holy shit, did he ever nail it? That particular, and yeah, like that particular monologue at the end, holy shit! Like that monologue was incredible. So yeah, like this, like DS9 was such a good show. And also, like, I really like. I think one of the things that made DS9 stand out as well was DS9 has a hard beginning, not as rough as the Next Generation's beginning. The first season does have some problems. One thing that I noticed about the first couple seasons of Deep Space Nine is that they don't really do much with Jadzia. Like, the first season has a couple of Dax heavy episodes, and Jadzia is in the background of both of them. Sopranos is better than Star Trek? Eh, maybe. True Destroyer? I have no idea. Weirdest thing about Voyager is Q popping up. You can bring the crew home and take. Yeah. Yeah, like, I feel like they threw in Q because they figured they needed to. Yeah, they needed to. Yeah, they felt they needed to have Q pop up, but he didn't really fit the same way. Thrones at its best dominates Sopranos? Yeah, maybe. I think Voyager would have made it home faster if Janeway didn't take so many pit stops. She needed to. All right, fine, Joe King. No, I don't want to show my sword collection. Lasagna? Yeah, lasagna's good. So yeah, do I like typo negative? I like black number one. Black number one is a really good song. I'm not a Game of Thrones fan now. So yeah, it's like I said earlier in the stream, Voyager had its ups and downs throughout its entire run. Voyager never really had the same great, like the never had the same strong run of episodes that Next Generation and D Space Nine did. Um, it had some fantastic episodes, no question. Uh, Year from Hell, that two-parter, damn. It had some great episodes. Cast was awful. I mean, it's not. I don't think that cast was awful. I think that the problem was the writers, how the writers handled Cass. Um, I mean, there's the whole fact that like the love triangle between Kess, Neelix, and Paris, that was weird and uncomfortable. Um, so yeah, it did feel more like they just didn't have strong handle on Cass. They didn't really use her to the best of her ability. Seven of Nine. mm, Seven of Nine was brought in for the wrong reasons. She was brought in for sex appeal, which I think was the wrong reason. And I hate the fact that they never gave her a Starfleet uniform. Like, so disappointed that, hey, Nicole, that Seven of Nine never put on the Starfleet uniform. Because, like, hey, Zombie Queen. Because, like, Troy got the uniform in season 6 and looked great in it. Um, Kira got the Starfleet uniform in season 7 of Next Generation, or of Deep Space Nine, and looked great in it. 7 of 9 would have rocked the uniform. Her character did end up being handled really well. Not always. There were some problems. Like that entire series had problems. But hey, Palsy. But D, 7 of 9 did get some great development over the course of the series. Would I say the new Star Trek is more diverse? Oh, it's absolutely more diverse. Like, no question it is. Yeah, it's like you look at Discovery, and I mean, you've got uh, black woman as the lead, as the main character. Um, you've got a gay couple, one of them a gay person of color, as one of the as another major uh, pair of characters, along with their non-binary child. You've got Owoskin on the bridge. You've got a couple other characters on the bridge who are. You've got a black guy. You've got an Asian guy. Uh, they modern like Discovery is absolutely the most is absolutely more diverse than Trek used to be. Heck can a child be non-binary? I mean, they can be. The actor and character are both what maybe around early 20s, I think. They're young. I mean, they're not child in the sense of like 8 years old. They're an adult, but and they're not, and they're also not actually they're also not the actual child of the gay couple. It's just sort of an adopted thing. I left before I asked what you think the best Lonely Island. I've never actually listened to the best, or I've never actually listened to the Lonely Island, honestly. Uh, Aside from Dick in a Box, I think is like the full extent of my knowledge of the Lonely Island. And yeah, and as far as diverse Trek, Strange New World is going to have a blind actor playing a blind character. How many doorknobs? I don't even know what that means, Judy. Yeah, so it's the fact that like the main cast of Strange New World will have a blind actor is great. Yep, I'm still a live sleeper. Not for much longer though. 2.5 hours. I actually should get off soon. Is the Orville still on? I'm not sure. I never actually watched the Orville. Never got around to it. Strange New World. Scary Yellow Crayon. Brave New World is something different. Star Trek Strange New Worlds, which I'm very much looking forward to. That show looks like it's going to be really good. I do not practice semen retention. Humanocentric galaxy would improve the Star Trek. Hey, Jackson. Brave New. Yeah, Brave New World. Yeah, I read it in high school. Eh. Hey, Victoria. Hey, Vixor, I'm not using anything yet. You should talk to hey, Vixor. You should talk to a therapist about that. Have I heard of ejaculation? I have heard of it. I'm a big ejaculation fan, honestly. Hey, Elizabeth. So anyway, on the topic, honestly, the topic of ejaculation seems like a pretty good. No, you're not blocked, Samara fan. Hit the press, hit the presses, but be careful; they might stick together. Um, am I going to shave the beard? Honestly, I probably will shave it fairly soon. You're not back. You're not banned, Joe King. Um, anyway, ejaculation seems like a good way to end this stream. Honestly, Chantel, watch my streams? Not usually, no. Uh, so yeah, gonna end it here. Probably scary yellow grand. Um, so thanks for watching, and have a nice night.